how powerful nations shift from producing goods to manipulating credit, and why this is the most dangerous stage. How empires take on commitments they cannot afford, where the dollar stands today, and how money printing accelerates the cycle. The moment the world begins seeking alternatives. When the cycle ends and a new currency takes center stage. The year is 2025. Inflation lingers. Global powers realign. Central banks hold emergency meetings behind closed doors. And nations quietly accumulate gold, just as they did in the final decade of every reserve currency before this one. The pattern is not subtle. History is not whispering, it is shouting. And now, this documentary begins. Not with a prediction, not with fear, but with the same truth that guided merchants, kings, and empires across centuries. No reserve currency remains supreme forever. Every empire rises. Every empire declines. Every empire believes it is the exception. And everyone is wrong. Every empire begins as a small fire in a cold world. History's greatest currencies were not born powerful. They earned their status through innovation, discipline, and productive expansion. Picture Amsterdam in the early 1600s. Fog rolls across the harbor. Ships, their sails heavy with morning dew, lie crowded along the docks. Inside the warehouses, grains, spices, silks, and metals flow in like rivers. The Dutch are not the largest nation in Europe. They are not the strongest militarily. But they possess something more valuable. A system built on trust, record-keeping, and disciplined commerce. This is the first step of the cycle. Stage 1. Wealth creation. Nations rise when they produce more than they consume, innovate faster than rivals, attract global trade, maintain stable governance, build efficient systems. For the Dutch, it was the joint stock company, a revolutionary idea that let citizens buy shares in voyages across the world. For Britain, it was industrialization, factories powered by steam, coal, and iron. For the United States, it was mass manufacturing, electrification, and post-war reconstruction. In every case, productive growth created national wealth, which created military power, which created global influence. This is how a global currency begins. The world does not choose a reserve currency because it is told to. It chooses because it must. The second stage of the cycle begins when other nations start storing their wealth in the rising country's currency.